So here's my take with the quarterback situation. And it's a foregone conclusion. It's a foregone conclusion. Trevor Lawrence, number one. Rightfully so. I think he'll do well. He'll succeed. They got the right person coaching him, Urban Meyer. You know what I'm saying? So number two, yeah, it's a tough call, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the right system. You gotta be the right team. You gotta have the right city, the right supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put all that around them. But I think it's kind of, everyone's gonna say Zach Wilson. Some people say Justin Fields. To me, Justin Fields last. Okay. So I kind of got Zach Wilson, and then I got the big kid from North Dakota State. San Francisco moved up to 3, and I think because they want to take Trey Lance is his name. I think San Francisco wants to take Trey Lance. He only had 17 starts in college. Okay, well, 16 of those starts, he did not throw an interception. So that's big. It was FCS, whatever football is, the 1AA, formerly known as 1AA. But I think he's going to be well. I think he's going to do well. I think he's going to be very good. Now, I'm an athlete or ex-athlete, but you're never an ex-athlete. Once you're an athlete, you're an athlete. You just may have to get back in shape or something like that, but you're still an athlete. And I'm a Florida boy. That's where we're at right now. We're in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people like, well, who are you? You ain't nobody. And that's true, you know what I'm saying? But I did play big time college football. I'm very well educated, you know what I'm saying? And had I been more focused or whatever, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So I didn't go to the NFL clearly. So that's not what God wanted for me. But I played Florida football, played against a lot of NFL talent, played against a lot of guys who actually played in the NFL. So, and I think I have a very high IQ of the game, you know what I'm saying? I played for 2 different colleges, Division I, you know what I'm saying? And I played linebacker. So I saw the game, you know what I'm saying? I started out as a safety in high school, running back, safety, and all of that. High school you play very well. But in college I played linebacker. So I see the game. I've done some coaching, defensive coordinators and stuff like that. So I've done some coaching, so I see the game from that end as well. So, you got both ends of the spectrum. You feel me? Now, Zach Wilson's going to be good. He just has all the traits. He's gifted. You know what I'm saying? And he has enough moxie. He got enough sauce, you know what I'm saying, to not show the fear if there's fear. You know what I'm saying? He has enough sauce not to show it. And, I'm not sure about his background, but I did see him play UCF, which is University of Central Florida. He balled. He did his thing in that game. And I think he's smart enough to know not who to try. He'll stay away from that side of the field. Like, he's not like Baker Mayfield, who's going to try everybody and throw to the best corner in the world and get picked off 3 times a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have that type of bravado. You know what I'm saying? He's smart with it. He got sauce like that, but he's smart with it. You feel me? He kind of know what lines to cross. What's going to get him into trouble is when he leaves the pocket, he doesn't know how to protect himself well because he hasn't had to. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't in the SEC where them niggas coming. You know what I'm saying? And on defense, them niggas coming. They going to light your ass up. You feel me? Now we in Florida, Bugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't in the SEC, so he ain't have to, you know what I'm saying? That's experience he hasn't had yet. So that's experience he hasn't had yet. So that might get him into trouble with injuries or whatever, but he's going to be a very good quarterback. So he's over Justin Fields in my opinion. Justin Fields is a very good athlete, but he's not like gifted from the hood like a Deion Sanders gifted, like a Mike Vick gifted. Um, he's not even a Terrell Pryor gifted. You know what I'm saying? As far as like athletic ability, come on, I'm not even gonna put, you know what I'm saying, LJ8. I ain't even gonna say his name because no, he's definitely ain't on his level. They ain't even in the same stratosphere. You feel me? But he is a very good athlete, and so he's gonna be able to make some plays with his legs to get out of trouble or whatever. But I think he's not as good of an athlete as he thinks he is. So that might get him in a little trouble as well. And he doesn't know how to like fall or avoid hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's a baseball player, so he should know how to fall and avoid hits and shit. You feel me? With the tumbling, the rolling, you know what I'm saying, the ground play, you know what I'm saying, having to like change positions quickly, you know what I'm saying. He should know how to do all of that better than he does. He knows how to do it at an extremely high level. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be in this discussion to be a top pick and all that in the NFL. You know, 1,500 of the greatest athletes ever. You feel me? So, yeah. So as far as the quarterback play, I'm not sure. You know, he knows his X's and O's, but in game is where I have a problem. Like, if something goes wrong, I don't know how battle tested he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a problem with him not being able to beat out Jake Fromm at Georgia. Like, what the? Like, come on, man, Jake Fromm, bro. You supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to do him like with no pressure. You're supposed to make Fromm transfer or something like, man. I can't. This new jit, Justin Fields, he the truth. He raw. I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like nah. So and then he started out as a Penn State commit. Justin Fields started out as a Penn State commit. Tell me the last Penn State quarterback you know who had a meaningful career, successful, who did well in the NFL. Just tell me the last Penn State quarterback you know, and like leave it in the comments or whatever. Somebody tell me. You know what I'm saying? And I said that to say, although he didn't go to Penn State, he was thinking about going to Penn State. You know what I'm saying? He committed there, knowing that whatever, this isn't the type of school for you know what I'm saying that lends well to that position successfully in the NFL. But he decommitted from there. He ended up going to Georgia. And I think he would have benefited a lot from playing in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Because you're playing against a different caliber of athlete. You know what I'm saying? In the secondary, certainly in the trenches, D-line, O-line. You know what I'm saying? So, but he looked lost at times when I was watching him, and I watched a lot of football, you feel me? And he looked lost at times. Like, I ain't just getting on here talking, you know what I'm saying? If any of y'all understand football, then you say, okay, hey, I don't know this dude, big boy, whatever, with the camouflage hat, I don't know him, but he know what he talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you know football, then you know I know what I'm talking about, you feel me? So, it's just crazy, like, I don't want to say Justin Fields gonna be a buzz, but he's not a top 10 pick in my opinion. You feel me? Like if Carolina some kind of way want to take him, if he fall, I don't think he will fall. Somebody will make a mistake and take him. They always do. Look at Josh Rosen. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold. I actually like Sam Darnold. I wouldn't take, but I would see Zach Wilson. I think he's special. So I don't know. That's another discussion. I'll get back on him later and do something about that or whatever. But I'm just not that thrilled on Fields. Like I wouldn't take him in the top 10. You feel me? And he needs a bridge quarterback because he's nowhere near ready to play right now. He'll throw a bunch of interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So he still has a pro day coming up, but pro day is designed for you to succeed. If you look bad at your pro day, then you're like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So if you look bad at your pro day, that's a real issue. Not a problem, because you can solve a problem. Issue is something that reoccurring that you have to learn how to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be a problem if you look bad as pro day. that's an issue, not a problem. Because you can't solve that. Now it's like people saw what they saw. You can't unsee it. So you can't solve it if you look bad. It's just an issue that you have to deal with. So me personally, I wouldn't take Justin Fields in the top 10. No disrespect, homie, you feel me? Like, I don't know you, Jit, you feel me? But I know football, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Unless you go to Atlanta and sit behind Matt Ryan for 2 years because you from Georgia or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to check back in, though.